Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Rams and the Buccaneers on Sunday night.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So glad you have joined us. It's a divisional round matchup here in the playoffs. Mike Tirico, well, with Greg Olson, partner, both these teams feeling the momentum, feeling good. They won last week on Wild Card Weekend. They're starting to look forward and dream Super Bowl. One of these teams gets to the conference championship game. What are you looking for in a game like this?
Yeah, and you're exactly right, Mike. Both these teams we saw just a week ago play really well in their wild card matchup. So now they find themselves one game away from the conference championship. And it really comes down to, at this stage of the game, Mike, it's not who's practicing the best. Those reps have been really cut down. Right now, it's about getting your legs back and understanding who are we as a team, who is our opponent as a team, and who is going to play the best. Well, in a couple minutes, this thing's going to be kicked off, and we're going to find out. On field, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down. Stafford now on 3rd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pick.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. It's complete to Evans. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. And we get you across the state to Orlando and check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, as our EA Sports
We'll get things started
halftime
on the
report.
Ford Field in Detroit, where you see the final score there. All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. The Lions were able to rest a few of their starters.
They go play action with Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game.
They'll try to run with White. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashad White. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get...
Throwing is Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. That's number 2. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
Trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Stafford to throw it. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. They'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the Conference Championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.